this shit.
But yeah, man, this Kicking It With Clay, episode number 1. And we got Kid Rock's best friend in the house today.
Arch nemesis.
Slander King itself.
Prince, young Prince McFly. What's up, fam?
What up, though?
Chilling, man. We out here.
It's an honor to be here, be the first episode.
Yeah, word. It was only right, man. I used to watch your TV show back when you was doing that.
Oh yeah, McFly Kicks, man.
I was watching that shit very thoroughly.
Could have been special, but
You know, hey, you gotta fail to succeed. I don't think it was a fail, but
yeah, niggas wasn't ready. I think I jumped off the plane too quick.
And you can't do that.
It was too much shit.
Right. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, Prince McFly in the building or in the basement, if you will. We at the crib, all the kicks. This is where I take off my shoes, put them back on, and go about my business. You got any sneaker stories you could think of just throughout life? I know you probably got 100 of them, but anyone that sticks out?
I was at Mr. Allen's for the what was the 9s that had they was white, burgundy, and yellow.
Oh, and they was doing all the fictitious,
the aliases and shit.
Yeah.
So
all the fake commercials and all that.
So we in
Southfield, Pontiac?
Southfield.
Alright, I just need to know what kind of surroundings you got around you.
So
and the people surrounding you.
The line, it was a regular line, about 30 people in line.
Right.
So since it's the Southfield, Mr. Allen's, the hood niggas gonna pull up.
Yeah.
So the hood niggas pull up, everything cool though.
Right.
So they start handing out tickets. So I get my ticket, my man's get his ticket. So it was another nigga behind us. So when he handed him to go get the tickets, it's kind of like niggas kind of rushed.
Yeah, they saw the ticket.
So,
right.
Son, I don't know, it was just an automatic reaction. He upped his shirt and showed the pistol handle. So it was so two of the hood niggas, they twins. Right. These niggas get the wildin'. Like, bro, if you not about to shoot nobody, don't show your fucking gun, bro.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom. So they going back and forth. So they like, you know what we about to do? We about to have some niggas come up here, because fuck that. So, son,
trying to get my kicks, man.
Just trying to get some. So, son, he was going back and forth with him at first. But then I guess he realized, you know what? They really might be bringing some niggas up here.
Right.
Niggas really pulled up, though.
I'm sure they did. Southfield's that borderline.
Yeah,
you getting Detroit, you getting Pontiac, getting everywhere. Did you get your shoes?
Nope, I didn't even get them. They didn't have my size. So I was just like, fuck it. And it was the same day. What came out that day? Because we had to go to Burn Rubber. Packer had the first questions, the blue ones.
Fire. I
went to Burn Rubber and grabbed them. So I really didn't, I didn't super lose out because I got a pair of shoes.
That's always a good, you miss out on something, there's always gonna be something next.
For sure.
That's always gonna happen. I'm about to miss out on something this weekend, but I'm gonna get the Browns,
this weekend?
The green and purple ones.
Okay.
Need both. Probably not gonna get the purple.
Okay.
Just it's gonna be hard to get.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the bronze next week, so it's all good. Bronze 16s drop. It's whatever.
I remember I was in high school, so I was probably in 11th grade if I'm not mistaken, 10th or 11th. Whenever the defining moments, the first package dropped. The 11s and 6s. So me and my cousin both, we about to go get them bitches. So he you think Pontiac? Because he from Pontiac, this was when I was staying in Southfield. So he you think Pontiac, Miss Allen's gonna get them bitches? I'm like, hell no, bro. So nigga, we done got up early, hopped on the bus, because niggas didn't have cars.
Yo. We
done hopped on the bus to go to the Foot Locker on Telegraph.
12 mile?
Yep. So nigga,
Tell 12.
We get there, nigga, they done sold them bitches already. They didn't close back down.
Yeah, they opened up early, sold their shoes, and closed that bitch
back down. So we just standing there damn, what the fuck we gonna do?
Damn.
So, just so happened I stayed a mile away from that bitch. So nigga, I'm calling places. Every place I call, they sold out. So I'm like, man, fuck it. Let me call Miss Allen's and Pontiac. I called them niggas. They hey, bro, we got every size, but, you better rush up here. So, nigga.
Shit. That's a straight shot.
So, nigga, I'm a mile away from the crib. So, we done ran to my crib. I done had to wake my mama up. She taking all day to get us there, bro.
Oh yeah, she don't know that the urgent.
She on some bullshit. So then we finally get there. It was like 2 sizes left. It was like an 8.5 left and like 11.
You in between.
Yeah, so I had to grab that 11 John, and he grabbed the 8.5.
That 11 was big.
Definitely.
I mean, I remember grabbing a shit. I was in a 9 at the time. I remember grabbing a 10.5, and I stuffed so much tissue paper in it, dog. But I needed them. It was the retro 8s. I needed them boys. The grape joints, aquas. I needed them.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, had a whole 1.5 inches in there, wide open.
Yeah, I done wild sometimes. Either I never really wild on going too big, but I done definitely tried to squelch my foot into some shit like.
Oh yeah, take the insole
Yeah.
out. All OGs know about taking the insole out.
Definitely.
When you losing that size, you don't want to let the shoe go. You slide the insole out. It's all good, fam. Ain't nobody gonna know, except your feet. It is what it is, though.
No, your soles be hot as fuck.
Man, arches, heels, toes crunched up, ain't got no support.
Nah.
You better not have to run from nobody, or go hoop.
You hooping without soles, you a wild boy.
Yeah, man, you gonna split your damn shins and kneecaps just with all that impact. Look at you, Dr. Scholl's out there, bitch. All right, so my quick little story was, where I was in 8th, 9th grade, and this is like gonna be like one of my first Jordans I was buying with my own money, blah blah blah, and I'm like, man, I gotta get these fucking shoes somehow. I had a whole bunch of money saved up from birthdays and blah blah blah, and this was Summit Place was still popping.
Okay.
It wasn't popping, but the shoe stores were still popping. So
Yeah.
Foot Locker, Finish Line, and Foot Action was still open. Them was like the only fucking shoe stores in the mall.
Yeah.
The rest of that bitch was empty. Rode my bike up there, 6 o'clock in the morning. Matter of fact, I still got the shoes here. 6 o'clock in the morning, rode my bike down there. I'd never been to a release, so I don't know what the fuck going on. I got my braids, I got my bandana with a fucking like Vince Carter Raptors jersey on, red bandana. I'm looking like a little hoodlum off the Huffy bike. I locked that bitch up. I walk inside like, yeah, I'm about to get these Jordans. It's so many big ass niggas. Like, I'm talking like 6'5" and up. And you know how when you little, grown people is way bigger than what they really is. So I'm looking at these niggas like, shit. They all on the gate shaking that bitch. Foot Action dude come out like, hey bro, touch my gate again, I'm calling security. They like, nigga! They keep shaking it. You know Pontiac nigga. Like, oh man, what's gonna happen here? I'm looking left and right. Cuz from Foot Action, walk up to me like, hey bro, I like your and1s. I had the half and half and1s on.
The Thai cheese?
Yeah, the half red, half white. That's why I was rocking the VC joint, cause you remember he did the dunk in that boy. So he's like, yeah, did you get the tape when you got the and1s? I'm like, nah, I ain't get the tape. He's like, all right, bro, I'm gonna go grab you a tape while I'm sitting here waiting in line. Grab me the tape, give it to me. I'm like, man, good luck, blah, blah, blah. He like, hey, man, fuck them niggas over there. They acting wild as hell. What Jordans you need? I'm like, man, let me get a 10 in them boys. Came out with the black and red 8s. The black and red 8s was the happiest nigga alive, dog. This is like my first one. These boys is ultra beat. But yeah, these it right here. These is
Playoff Jones.
all these boys so old. I done beat them. I got a dent in them from kicking the wall or something. Yeah, man. These was the first ones I bought at Foot Action with my own money. I felt like the man.
The first shoe I bought with my own money was the OG the OG Last Shots.
Ooh.
So nigga, like a month before, somebody broke into my crib and stole my PlayStation.
OG PlayStation?
Yeah, the OG PlayStation. So like growing up, you know, I was a spoiled ass kid, so I had every system and shit.
Right.
So nigga done stole my PlayStation, so my mama like, alright, when I get this money, I'm gonna, you know, throw you this money. So I'm a Southfield nigga, so
Ferndale.
So we went to Northland.
Right. Oh my god.
So this is when
Northland.
KB Toys was in that bitch.
Yeah.
So she dropped me off at KB Toys. Her and my little brother Pops went to go buy some other shit. They like, here go this money, buy your PlayStation, we meet back up.
Oh, she gave you the money just to go grab the station.
So nigga,
how old was you?
I'm like in the 5th grade.
Yeah, it's wild. It's a different world now.
And you know, this Northland was crowded. Nigga, this
Northland was a scary place.
Yeah. So nigga, I'm like, I walk in there, I'm looking.
5th grader with PlayStation money in his pocket.
I walk in there, I'm like, something just, I don't know what made me, something just hit me like, hey bro, go to Foot Action. So I go to Foot Action. They had them bitches in the display.
The showcase on.
And this was like, they came out like the year after, like the year he retired.
Yup.
So
That
like
was special too.
So I remember him, you know, hitting that shot with them bitches on. So I'm like, hey bro, let me get them. So nigga,
Some kicks.
grab them bitches, meet back up with my mom. What you gonna get at Foot Action? I'm like, instead of the PlayStation, I went to go grab me some shoes. She was like, you know you're never getting a PlayStation ever again.
Ever, bro. I already knew you wasn't. And I didn't even know you.
I was like, fuck it. I
Hey,
never got a PlayStation though.
That's the decision of a 5th grader.
Yeah.
It is, bro. You was the cleanest dude walking around, though. Had the last shots on.
No, that shit, man.
Hey, man. That's how some shit I done did.
I had a 64, so, you know, I was, you know.
Oh, so you was good?
Yeah.
I got one of them. I don't need two.
Like, you know,
I'll just get the PS2 and that drop.
I still didn't beat fucking WrestleMania 2000 or
Man.
whatever was out at that time, so I was good.
Yeah, I still had some time, dog. We was just talking about that the other day. Talking about it wasn't no saving at the time.
Oh, dog.
So if you start at the beginning and then you don't finish that day, unless you leave that boy on, you gotta restart.
No, I left my fucking not my PS4, my Nintendo 64 on for like 6 straight months.
It wasn't no fan in that boy. That boy just hot.
Them bitches industrial, dog.
Dog, I remember I was playing WCW NWO World Tour. And it was like a Saturday afternoon. This is why I stayed in Pontiac still. It was like 97. My mom and dad was like, hey, we about to go get some dinner. Let's go. I'm like, man, I'm on the last. I think I was playing with Juventud Guerrero. And I had to fight Goldberg or somebody in the championship. That's a mismatch out of this world. And it was like, we got to go. But my sister was really the one telling me this. I'm like, all right, man, mom and dad tripping. My sister was just playing the game on me. So I turned it off, walked downstairs, like, all right, let's go. I'm hungry. They're like, what you talking about? But hold up, I just cut my N64 off in the championship, and this was a game? I think I slammed my sister. I might have put her in a rock bottom and the Stone Cold Stunner. I might have Jeff Hardy'd her off the top rope.
But it was like a cartridge thing you could buy to save your shit.
I didn't have it at the time.
No parents was gonna buy you that shit.
That
though.
boy was probably like $50 at the time for a little Rumble Pack saving cartridge.
It was over.
Man. But yeah, so with the Drake and Travis Scott shit, are you checks or stripes, fam? I already know the answer, but
Oh yeah, I'm checks all day, every day, till I die.
I'm checks also.
I don't think I've ever bought a pair of Adidas in my life.
I have. Torrance, you bought some Adidas, cuz?
Man, nigga, I used to wear Adidas all the time. I was an East Side
you was
nigga.
from the East Side.
Well, I'm
never
still an
mind.
East Side nigga, but yeah.
And then I know Quincy.
3 to the dirt.
Quincy Adidas OG. I ain't never seen him in nothing
Shout
but.
out to those crazy eights.
Yeah, I grew up on the west side of Pontiac, and we was really just wearing Nikes. That was it. That was like the west side thing.
Like, yeah, from like my memory, I don't think I ever purchased a pair of Adidas in my life.
Niggas don't wear Adidas in Ferndale.
They probably do. They probably wear like Sambas, campuses, Gazelles. They probably rock them boys. The first
I don't.
Adidas I wanted, man, I wanted a pair of Adidas Forms in like 8th grade. And I'll just beg my parents, like, yo, please take me up to Great Lakes and get me a pair of Adidas Forms. I wanted the all-white patent leather joints. Them boys garbage. I don't even know why I wanted them.
No love for T-Mac?
7th grade, I hooped in T-Max. 8th grade, I hooped in T-Max. So I will show them love. I was getting buckets out here in the Max. But I had to get out of them boys when my knees crumbled. So, sorry,
Definitely
team.
was a little.
Yeah, I've never even been like to the point like, damn, maybe I should get these. This has been all Like, only time I done veered away from Nike is for Iversons.
Yeah, and it's still for Reebok.
Yeah. And then I got like a pair of Asics because of Wale.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's been all Nike and Jordan.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm Nike, Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, Kyrie, all them niggas. The first pair I can remember that I really took care of was some Air Max Air Up Tempos, Scottie Pippen joints, with the big air on the side.
Yeah.
I got them boys in 3rd grade, and I remember getting into like a little playground brawl in them boys and got them dirty, and I got in some trouble for that. But you know, it is what it is.
I got them bitches in 3rd grade. I begged my mama for them.
Yeah,
Usually,
it's hard.
like, she was like, I am not buying you that ugly ass shoe. I was literally.
And that was different at the time,
yeah,
too.
Where was he at? It was like some random place that sold that don't even. You remember Hudson's?
Yeah.
We was in Hudson's, and this when Hudson's used to sell like Jordans and shit.
Yeah, bro.
We
People don't believe me.
We in the shoe section. I'm literally almost in tears, bro.
Because you can't.
Because it was like the first shoe. It was like the first shoe for the school year.
Yeah.
Like the first day of school. I'm like, bro, I
man.
need these.
Dog, Hudson's. I shit you not, bro. I might have got mine out of Kohl's.
That it's a possibility.
I got some
Hudson's
nasty Grant Hills out of Kohl's. Like,
Hudson's used to have shit. Kohl's used to have shit. Like
people don't even believe me, dog.
Sports Authority and Dick's and
Fire.
shit. Yeah.
They had fire.
Sibley's.
Bought some all whites out of Sibley's when Great Lakes first opened, and they had them just. They looked so white. I'm like, I gotta grab.
Do you remember the era where all whites used to sell out like they was J's, bro?
Yeah.
I forgot what year this was, but it was like just before going back to school, and I literally went to like 100 stores to find me some all white on whites.
Dog, I hated Air Force Ones all the way up to like 6th grade. And man, shout out to Icon Deej. Me and him went to the same middle school for like a year, and he came to school rocking the all whites. And I'm like, damn, them just so sweet. And he came the next day wearing the all black forces. I'm like, damn, them boys sweet too. I'm like, I gotta get some forces. And hey, he remember that shit too, dog. And I remember, I think I went and got some like the next week, and I beat them boys up too.
Like, all my forces been low tops except for one pair. My mama bought me a pair of like. Now that I look back at it, it was some mids, but they was fire for the time. They had
cool.
There was some white mids, but they had the translucent bottom. The sole was translucent, and then the Nike sign was a small.
Oh, had the jewel check?
Clear though,
Ooh.
but they was mids. I hated her for this shoe, dog. To this day, you will not see me in a pair of mids, bro.
Bro, the jewel checks was like, I went to Webster at elementary, dog. The jewel checks is I thought it was a cheerleading shoe. All the Webster cheerleaders wore the jewel check Air Force Ones. So I thought it was a girl's shoe.
Yeah.
So when they came back, I'm like getting them cheerleader shoes. Like, that's what them shits was to me. That shit funny as hell.
Dog, I was like,
The
dog.
jewel checks.
Like, cause you know, like when you go to a barbecue, like for 4th of July, something you had to have on some man.
Yeah.
She bought me them bitches. I'm like,
She
dog.
bought you the midi jewels. The midi
I'm
jewels.
like, man, I never wear this shoe ever again.
Man, I wish I kept all that shit, dog. Just for memories. That's
Yeah.
the only reason. What's your top 3 shoes?
Top of all time,
Yeah, just
or just like my
your collection.
off top, it's got to be Aqua 8s.
Okay.
That's like
Which ones though? The sparklies, the ones with the gray, or the OGs?
the OGs or the 07.
07s was hard.
The 07 ones.
Yes.
Because I'm on my second collection. My
Mhm.
original, if y'all know me, my original collection got stole, some bullshit. So, like, one of my first shoes I bought over was my Aqua 8s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I gotta have that shoe. Black cement 3s. That's just like an everyday shoe you could just throw on.
Every fucking
Like,
day.
yes. And then,
Every sneakerhead I know got some all black cement 3s.
and then number 3, this where it get hard. Number 3, the OG questions, the white and reds, with the shiny Toto.
Dog,
Yeah.
them boys was so fire. Gotta get my top 3 ever. It's gonna be True Blue 3s.
Okay.
I don't even have a pair anymore, cause the last release I bought a lot of them, bought them all the wrong size.
Damn.
Sick about it. Foot grew overnight. At one time, I had 27 pair of True Blue 3s. Like, I would buy them every time I got some money. I sold all of them. But, like, it's just a whole basement full of fucking True Blue 3s. My second one...
They retro before the last pair was fire.
The 2011 joints?
Those was amazing. The
Oh
color
my
on
God.
them was
that's,
amazing.
That's the ones I bought, like, a billion
Yeah,
of.
those was fire.
They
Like,
was all size 9.
the last ones, they dropped, what, like a couple years ago with the Nike Air on
2
the back?
years, yeah.
Like, they was cool, but it's not the same.
Thanksgiving joints,
Yeah.
yeah. They wasn't built like them 2011s. Blue was a little different.
Mhm.
Red was a little different.
Yeah.
My second would be the all yellow with the blue questions. This is my second favorite shoe of all time. Shout out to my man's Ryan Hardiman. When I first moved to Waterford, he had them on the first day of school, and I'm like, them the hardest fucking shoes I ever seen in my life. This right here is my second favorite shoe ever.
Yeah, awesome.
Hands down.
Man, I gotta buy this shoe now.
Yeah,
Like-
bro. I drove all the way out to the Fairlane.
Cause they
Like,
retro
right
these
before-
like what, last year?
Yeah, that's when I went and bought them. Because I
Yeah.
ain't have them. When
I
they started retroing everything back.
I passed up on them and then I saw them. I saw them when I was out of town. Where the fuck was I at? Maybe when it was in Austin for the South by Southwest. I saw them again. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pass. When I get back to Michigan, I'm gonna just grab them bitches. I can't find them bitches nowhere.
My third was LeBron 3s. The all white with the burgundy joints.
What
They
was
kind
LeBron
of
3s?
they kind of remind me of the retro 10s because they had the lines coming down the side. And they had like a gold ass lion on the back, full length bubble on.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's my top 3, man. If them come back out, which I think they are, I heard on a couple sneaker blogs, I'm definitely grabbing at least 2 pair, maybe 3.
I've never really been a big LeBron wearer, except for the LeBron, what's the box? Just the box? LeBron 9s.
LeBron 9s was hard.
Yeah.
The high tops and the low tops.
I fucked with the LeBron 9s, and then I had the South Beach 8s.
Them was so hard.
I got my man to this day is pissed he sold me those.
Yeah, if you remember correctly, that shoe like broke the internet.
Yeah, cause they released it here in Michigan for the House of Hoops. It was like the first House of Hoops at Fairlane.
Fairlane.
So we went up there. They didn't have my size, or cause I bought them. Yeah, when I bought them from him, they were small. But I guess when he got to I told him like, hey, bro, if you don't want them, just I'll buy them from you. So he texted me when he got to the crib like, hey, bro,
Damn, bro, them bitches was going for like 2 racks,
Yeah.
3 racks, 4 racks.
I for sure had them bitches in my original collection.
Yeah, LeBron 9s was hard, man.
Yeah.
What's your grill?
My grill. I got multiples, but one of them I just copped was the Burn Rubber Questions. That was like a shoe that always when I was about to get it,
Yeah,
something happened.
slipped out
So
your
then
fingers.
I finally grabbed them like last weekend.
I'm happy for you, man.
I'm
For real.
Like,
I know the feeling.
and then what is this shoe that I just this is my next big pickup is either gonna be, it's 2 of them, the all red low sheets, and then I got I'm trying to get the it's another low top force, the linen with the pink.
with the pink or the baby blue?
The pink.
Pink joints? Man, them boys keep going up too.
Yep.
The boys hard though.
That's
I
gonna,
think I seen Cam in like a fucking XXL magazine wearing them boys. First time I saw him.
first time
I
I saw
thought they was a custom for him.
Fat Joe had them.
Man, nigga was the Air Force One
Yeah.
king. After he did that episode of Cribs, it might have been Cribs or whatever he did, showed off the whole collection. Our grill is Nike Air Tech Challenge.
The Andre Agassi?
Andre Agassi's, dog. I wanted them so bad, and they came out probably like 4 or 5 years ago again, and they retroed it and just ran that bitch to the ground. Like 16 different colors. I bought the ones I liked, but I got the ones that were my grail, so that's all that matters. I think I bought 3 of them. That was my goal. When I got them boys, I probably will only wear one, and the other 2 will never get worn. And passed down from generation. Thank you for coming through.
Appreciate it.
Always fun chopping up shoot stories. 'Cause we
Definitely.
all got them shits.
Definitely.
What's your favorite sneakerhead?
My favorite sneakerhead? That's a good question, dog.
My favorite sneakerhead, Wale. I think Wale.
I have to say, Currency. Currency, he has a real knowledge for the game, so I gotta respect Cuz. He was on that shit before everybody was claiming it. You know?
Fat Joe Ma.
Yeah, Fat Joe.
Yeah. I just like niggas who wear shoes.
Yeah. That's exactly why I like Currency, because he beat some shit up, like some OG shit. Wore them boys to the ground, like that's what you